What's up, Biggs? Here immediately. How are you doing this fine Saturday afternoon? Expectations are low for this, but there are potential for kabooms in here. I'm doing well. Just kind of chilling, watching. Was watching League of Legends. Give it a few moments here. Two people in here. I think there's like 5 unique in the break. Or 7. There's 7 of us. Alright, just give it a minute or so more. Good afternoon, Carrie. Alright, up to 4 of us in here. I have a handful of these cases, so we'll do something weird with these. I was looking at doing random for all the spots that had kaboom spots, but it's 14 spots, and then some people are stuck with just the one chase. With this, at least everyone has a shot if we hit one. Alright. Alright. So, you guys pick your spots on the left. We have the numbers here for the serial. You guys know the drill. Dice has to be a 3 or higher, and we got 4 times. These will be your numbers. This is 3, dice is 4. Boom. And we got the 6 spot down to the 2 spot. Whoever's at the 8 spot has the 1. Alright, so that is that. Got No Age with 0, Carrie with 1, Throtty with 2, Biggs with 3, Chili 4, Biggs 5, X-Ray 6, Mose with 7 and 9, and Andy with 8. Alright, I will get into the case here. There it all is. I'm going to try to jump. Come on. Mostly worked. I forget how many cards there are in Donruss, because there are a lot. That is also, why are these, we got like half stuck together blasters. Alright, we got a wall of Donruss blasters. We're just gonna go 5 at a time like I've been doing other cases. Oh yeah, I was gonna look who had all the number 1 is Mbappe, 2 Bertz, 3 Pulisic. Yeah, I'm not gonna read them all. I don't think it makes sense to go pack by pack in these because there's just so many. Alright. Back to Donruss. I thought I would never rip it again. Is that... Yeah, let's see those. Should probably not pull from different stacks. Let's just see a kaboom in the first 5. You can pull numbered stuff in this too, right? I think. Pinks, blue cubics. Yeah, you can pull one of them. So. 4 spot. Who has the 4 spot? Chili. You have Kavan. Also are looking for the, I think that's the red inserts, or that's what the parallel is. And last of the first 5 blasters. All right, let's do it. First 5. We'll go skipping through most of the base here. Our first cubic, Gustavo Puerta, 9 spot. And our red rookie, Maximilian Arujo for Uruguay, 9 spot. Emi Martinez, cubic. So red, Nico Gonzalez, Magicians. red, crunch time, Lataro. We had a red net marbles. Barella Cubic, 8 spot. And a Holland red net marbles for the 3 spot for bigs. And we got a laser velocity Jun Ho Bay, 7 spot. Red Declan Rice, 0 spot. And we got a hollow for Johan Vasquez from Mexico, 1 spot. Heechin Wan, red craftsman for the 5. And that'll do it for blaster number 1. There's our first Kavan base. It's the 4 spot, like I said. A refractor, Mike Mangan, 4 spot. Darwin Nunez net marbles for the 1 spot. And we got our laser here for Bernardo Silva for the 3 spot. Oliver Giroud, red crunch time for 0. And Matt Turner, cubic, for the 1 spot. I'll ship the cabins. I said I would. Red Jaden Shaw Magicians for 8. Cubic for Dusan Tadic for the 1 spot. Got a red Pavlovich 6 spot. And Ezzy cubic for the 0. Oscar Bob red for the 8. Cubic Chukwueze goes to 6, and red insert for Brian Gonzalez is 9. That is 2 blasters. And, oh, my apologies. 2 blasters and a boatload of cards. Alright, box number 3. Cut it right to the Wong cubic for the 1 spot. A rookie cubic for Al Hassan Yusuf, the 4 spot. Red for Donnarumma, 8. Cubic for Christian Pulisic for the 0. Valverde red craftsman for the 3. Cubic Robin Cope. Amara Diouf. Red rookies. And a little bit left here in blaster number 3. Red Anthony Gordon for the 2. Laser John Stones. For 7. There's a red Kevon Sullivan for the 0 spot for no H. Refractor in Byung Hong or Mong the 1. Red Magicians for Odegaard for number 4. And that'll do it for box number 3. So I'm really good at cutting right to the cubic. Malik Tillman for the 2. Refractor, Al Hassan Yusuf. Jules Koundé, red. Yusuf was 4. Koundé for 7. And laser, Musiala for the 4 spot. Andres Montano for the 5. Red Johan Mojica for the 8. A Katerina Macario cubic for the 7 spot. And a red Ronaldo for the 3 spot. Got a cubic for Jude, 61, 1 spot. Jota, red net marbles for the 6. And we got cubic for Antonio Griezmann, 8 spot. And a red insert for Boniface for the 5 spot. And that'll do it for number 4. And blaster. They are rough. I would have expected we hit a number card in the first 4. In my mind, it's really just looking for it's a kaboom chase. Carboni Refractor for the 1. Red Sender Berge for the 9. Base Caban. We got a laser for Daniel Munoz for the 7. Red Dusan Vlahovic for the 4. And a cubic for Federico DeMarco for the 7. And a red Santi Jimenez for the 7 again. Last bit of box 5. Maybe there's a reason these were super cheap. Diarra cubic for the 9. Pedro Neto for the 1. Red Crunch Time. cubic for Carlos Rodriguez. 3-spot. Got a red Magicians Pelistri for the 9. One last run. We have a Amara Diop cubic for the 0. And red Marcus Peterson for the 5-spot. That'll do it for the first 5 blasters. We're just in a setup mode. We're in a setup for a big something big. That's the story I'm sticking to. Why are these connected? It's not gold vinyl anymore, is it? I thought I was reading this. It's gold power. I would like to see it regardless. Like I said, I have a couple of these. I don't know if this is going to work for all of them, or if we're going to have to figure out a different format. Someone interested in okay. Well, Biggs, you got 3 spots. So you got Pulisic or Holland or Zidane. So I feel like you have 3 good ones. I have owned 1 Kaboom, I think. It was I hit a Fields rookie Kaboom out of a Absolute Mega. Yeah, no edge, but what about your gold one? Don't you have the gold, you have the gold Foden, don't you? Oh, oops. We do have that Deca break up there too. It seems as if Donruss Elite might not be the thing that we were hoping for. I might just have to figure out a way to do something else with that. But Deca we're making good progress on. next 5. I apologize, No Edge. I was just dropping breaks. Just dropped a bunch of them all at once. Alright. Box number 6. 6 through 10 here. What do we got? Nothing of note. A refractor, Skamaka. The 1 spot. Fratesi, red. For the 2. Laser, Sergio Rochette. For the 7 spot. Red for David Muller-Wolf. For the 2. Luis Romo Cubic for the 2, and Michael Ballack for the 4. Got a Cubic here for Ismail Sarr for the 8 spot. Red, Ricardo Monreal for the 3. The first Optic, Sullivan for the 4. And Cubic, Mbappe. Red Craftsman for Jorginho for 2. And looks like a Cubic rookie for Kevin Castano for the 9 spot. And our red is Luis Diaz for the 1 spot. As of right now, we don't have much of anything to show. Something numbered. Show me something. Refractor, Pedro Neto for the 9. Chiesa Red Net Marvels for the 8. Hey, we got a pink Velocity. I think that's to 25. Rookie. Oh, wow. In my face. Pink Velocity, Lily. It was out of 99, sorry. 59, or 56 out of 99. 6 spot is Carey. It's a nice little one. Lost my stands. Where did they go? Finally got a numbered card. Chris Furyk for the 2 spot, red. Brendan Aronson, Cubic for the 1. So red Messi Magicians for the 0 spot. Last bit of box 7. Got a Cubic for Robert Andrich for the 7. And Amara Diouf for the 4, red. Got a cubic for Argentina for Julian Alvarez for the 9 spot. For England, Cole Palmer, red 0 gravity for the 6. And we got our cubic. And this way, Alexander Mitrovic for 2. And Rocco Wrights, the 1 spot. Next box. Refractor for Brendan Aronson, 1 spot. Maradona Red Magicians for the 5. Laser, Matteo Retegui for the 7. Got Suleiman Faye for the 4, red insert. Cubic Retegui for the 7. And Pellegrini for the 1, red 0 gravity. That'll do it. Nope, that won't. Second half box 8. Cubic for Lindsey Horan for the 2 spot. Richard Rios for the 2 spot red. Cubic for Argentina. Got Alexis McAllister. This 5. Red Craftsman for Gareth Bale. 4 spot. And a Lily Cubic rookie for the 3 spot. Paolo Maldini for the 4, and that'll do it for box number 8. Number 9. Refractor Matt Turner. 1 spot. Timothy Weah Craftsman red 21. 1 spot again. Laser Timothy Weah for the 7 spot. Nicolo Barella for the 1 spot. Cubic for Mattia Zaccagni for the 6. And Net Marbles Mike Mannion for the 4. Pavlovich, the 9 spot, Cubic. A red Darwin, crunch time for the 3. Cubic for Johan Vasquez, the 1 spot. Ismailia Sarr, the 1. And Cubic rookie for Soleimane Faye for the 3 spot. Andres Montano for the 3. And that'll do it for box number 9. in box 10. Ricardo Monreal, cubic, for the 8 spot. Christian Oliveira for the 5. Cubic for Italy, Donruss for the 6. Another Magician's red for Rodrigo De Paul for the 9. Mike Mignon again for the 4 cubic. Crunch time, Francisco Conceição for the 1. And last little bit of box number 10. Got a cubic John Stones. Nicholas Jackson red net marbles, 7 spot. Yeah, Holland laser velocity 96, 6 spot. Valverde red pitch kings for the 4 spot. We got a refractor for John Lukumi, 0 spot. And Giancarlo Ignacio red craftsman. That'll do it for box number 10. Alright, 10 boxes in, we got 1 numbered card. I knew blasters were tough, but one in 10 seems aggressive. This is the gooder half. Hopefully. Alright, next 5. I can't disagree. We're gonna hit a gold power and it's gonna make everything all better or something. Or we're gonna find a kaboom. I believe. I believe in Panini to water down the first half so we can have the second half of that they write stories about. Potentially. Not that much. Unfortunately, your market is... We gotta come on base. I was kind of hoping to get a gold lily, but I haven't paid up for it. What's up, Mose? We are being reminded of Donruss blasters and how good they are. Alright, 5 more, 1 more box. Alright. Next, 5 blasters after a quick sip of water. Donruss is a... There's a love-hate relationship with Donruss. Alright, box number 11. Good luck. Got Refractor Giovanni Di Lorenzo for the 1. Craftsman Antonio Silva for the 3. A laser for Federico DeMarco for the 7. Idrissa Gueye for the 3. Cubic for Hungmin Sun for the 0. Mal Swanson for the 1. Red Net Marfles. See something. Come on. Nuno Mendes Cubic for the 8. Crunch Time Red for Sunny for the 5. Cubic for Ricardo Pepe for the 9. Red Magicians for Leroy Sané for the 3. Cubic Rookie for Fidel Embreeze for the 9. And Seydou Sano for the 1. And that'll do it for box 11. I will probably add to that, Biggs. I skipped a lot of them on the original one because I didn't want to put that burden on you, but if you want them, have a heyday. Box 12. Refractor Milikovic Savic for 8. Net Marbles, Jared Bowen for the 2. A laser for Katarina Macario for the 7. Red Net Marbles for Pulley for the 1. And Cubic for Ronald Arujo for the 3. Pirlo red for the 4. We got a Cubic for Giroud, 5 spot, and red for Richard Rios for Colombia, the 5 spot, and base Cavan again. Luis Diaz Cubic for the 1. And Mafi for the 2. Cavan rookies for 7. Cubic for Portugal. Diogo Costa for the 0. And our red is Edson Ion for the 5 spot. Refractor Lookman for the 3. Net Marbles Miroslav Klose for the 4. And we got another pink Velocity. Not a rookie this time. For Argentina, Julian Alvarez. Got a numbered card. 12. 2 spot for Throtty. Daniel Munoz, red crunch time. And our Cubic is Kyle Walker for England, 9 spot. And red Magicians, Bukayo Saka for the 1 spot. Ooh, we got a blue Cubic. Another numbered card. We're picking up. We're heating up. We got Kelvin Bassey, Cubic for the 5. Daniel Ruiz Rivera, red for the 8. Got a blue Cubic here for Italy, color match. Lorenzo Pellegrini, that is the 2 spot, 2 out of 99. For Throtty, Del Piero for the 5. And last Cubic. Actually going this way, looks like Italy again. Nope, France. Kolumwani for the 6. And a red Kevon Sullivan, the rookies, for the 7 spot. Most. I understand these aren't huge hits, but we're putting them up anyway. We need something up here. Alright, box number 14. Got a cubic for Victor Boniface for the 4. Crunch Time Jorginho for the 2. A Hurricane Cubic for the 8 spot. Red Net Marbles for Alexander Mitrovic for the 3. Another blue cubic. Looks like Germany. Chris Furyk. That is 86. 86 out of 99. So 6th spot is Kerry. Red Zidane for the 5. And last bit of box number 14. Rabiot Cubic for the 9. Beckham Red Craftsman for the 5. Laser Rookie for Jesus Orozco. The 5. Rookies Jasper Asprilla for the 1. Got a refractor Kevin Castano for the 9. And Antonio Nusa for the 5. That'll do it for number 14. And number 15. Got a cubic. Oops. Cubic for Milinovic. 0. Red Crunch Time Edson Alvarez for the 4. Cubic for Argentina. Lisandro Martinez for the 4. Zlatan Red Net Marbles for the 5. Cubic for Jonathan Tah, 5. Julian Alvarez Pitch Kings for the 2. And last bit of box 15. Jared Bowen Cubic for the 8. Yunus Musa, Red Craftsman for the 1. Laser for Griezmann for the 8. Mikael Faye, Red Rookies for the 4. Refractor for Nicholas Jackson for the 7. And Edson Alvarez, Zero Gravity for the 3. And that'll be 3/4 of the way through the break. 5 blasters. Let's see a kaboom. One time. Better put up our last number card. Alright, there are our last packs. Just a few of them. Packs. We're just gonna go pack by pack on this one real quick. We got Cubic Mikel Faye for the 0. And the red is Santiago Jimenez for the 5 spot. Got Cubic for Hung Suk Hong for the 2. And Red Craftsman for William Saliba for the 0. I would love to see Kaboom. Cubic for Bruno. 9 spot. And Bernard Kamungo. Red rookies for the 2 spot. Cubic for Christopher Ayer for the 3. Vitinha for the 0. Got a Velocity for Garnacho for the 7 spot. Red Jesus Orozco for the 3. And switching it up did not appear to help. Refractor. Refractor for Argentina is Enzo. Is for the 1 spot. Net Marbles Holland. Boniface Red Magicians for the 6. And that'll do it for box 16. 17. Refractor Jude for the 1. Red Craftsman for Ezekiel Palacios for the 7. For England Laser, Ali Watkins. It's going to be the 7 spot. Christian Romero Red Pitch Kings for the 7. Cubic for Lorenzo Pellegrini for the 9. Red Net Marbles for John Duran with the 0. Cubic Sophia Smith for the 3. Red Crunch Time for Odegaard for the 9. Got a Cubic for Garnacho for the 7 again. Ronaldo Red Magicians for the 7. Cubic Rookie for Kevon Sullivan for the 4 spot. There you go, Kerry. Nope, Chile, sorry. And red Jasper Espria for the 7 spot. Three blasters left. Thank you guys for the quick fill on this one. Again, I do have a few more of these. I'm probably going to break them up, not run them all at once. They're cheap enough, they're nice to have if we're bored some Friday, Saturday night. Have a little fun. Gustavo Puerta, only a little miscut for the 9 spot. Enzo, red Zero Gravity for the 1. But again, I do appreciate you guys filling it up. If we are looking for another break, I know I have Deca. I know Corey's got some stuff. Zaire Emery, Velocity, 4 spot. I think Bogey's got some PFL. David Muller Wolf for the 6. Cubic for Georgian de Araceta for the 4. Red Craftsman for Johan Vasquez for the 4. I do. I have 3 more and could get 3 more after that. If you're interested in any, let me know. Rafael Leao for the 1 spot. Cubic. Red for Diogo Costa for the 9. Cubic for Martin Odegaard for the 2. Net Marbles Red for Lautaro for the 2. Cubic for Kai Havertz for the 6. And red Cole Palmer, red crunch time for the 6. I feel like realistically you could. Second to last blaster. Let's see something. Kaboom. Let's do it. Benjamin Tanimu, Cubic for the 8 spot. I got a red Jude Pitch Kings for the 2 spot. Cubic Jason Lee for the 9, and red Craftsman for Lissandro for the 2. Chris Fierick for the 4 Cubic. Henry Mascara for the 4 red rookies. Last bit of 19. Cubic for John Lukumi for the 0. Dembele 0 gravity for the 3. Amara Diouf Velocity for the 0. Red Kevin Castano for the 1. Rookie Kings. Refractor for Mbappe for the 0. And Red Magicians Kobe Mainu for the 3. And then we were down to the last blaster. Good luck, everybody. Finishing looks like a blue Cubic at least. Chilumani Refractor. I've been calling it a refractor. It's a hollow. Kelly Fiori for the 9. Velocity Marc-Andre ter Stegen for the 8. Corbin Albert Red for the 8. And our blue cubic is Kalidou Koulibaly. 99, that is 18. 8 spot for Andy. Koulibaly. Jordan Pickford, a red craftsman for the 6. Oh. And cubic Dembele for the 7. Last little bit here. Osimhen for the 6, red Pitch Kings. And velocity, or cubic Facundo Pellistri for the 5. Red Net Marvels for Balogun for the 9. And that, one more run here. We got a cubic for Joao Felix for the 2. And a red to finish it is going to be Luka Jovic. Red crunch time for the 3 spot. Alright. That was a case of Donruss. That was a case of Donruss Blasters. I got a whole bunch of cubics and reds for you guys. And our numbered stuff. Quick recap. These aren't numbered, but a couple Cavans. 4 in the 7 spot. Blue cubics. Had Koulibaly, Chris Ferrich, and Pellegrini, all out of 99. And 2 pink velocities. Julian Alvarez out of 99, and the pink laser, or pink velocity, Lily. Carrie, I'll talk to you in the DMs. I might take it. Other than that, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Biggs. Yeah, other than that, I have a couple other breaks posted. I know Bogey's got some stuff posted. All American Card Breaks has some stuff up. Yeah, let's go fill up some more breaks. Appreciate all of you, and I will catch you guys back in Discord. Have a great night. Yeah, Carrie, Wolf is the next one can't be that bad? Question mark. Just kidding, it's Donruss. We all know this is how it goes. Alright, thanks guys. I will see you back.